So, what is up? Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. We're here. We are in college. A decision that I'm not too sure about. Making a lot of decisions that I'm not too sure about. I mean, this is the first video I made in a very long time. I don't even remember what the last video I made was. I don't even know what it was about. Um, and I kind of I kind of don't feel like I fell off. I feel like I kind of made some very necessary decisions to get to where I'm at right now. And this last week I've just been like rethinking everything. Like rethinking like college in general, rethinking like why I'm here. And I've been journaling like everything. Like since I've been gone, um I joined a frat for brotherhood, and then found out that I'm a lot more personally developed than 99.9% of the guys in the frat. But then that connection has allowed me to grow closer to God through the Bible study that we do. Shout out to those guys who run that. And this last week, there's been a lot of financial problems, a lot of opportunity for financial growth is how I should describe it. Um, but that's where I'm at, and I just want to document this process because I feel like I have a really bad habit of only recording when everything is going great, only recording when like I'm going to the gym consistently, only recording when I feel like, you know, I feel like there's something to show off. But I feel like it's more important to record right now when I'm literally in the trenches. Like my car broke down. I can't drive my car. Um, I had to like pay for college, and I have like $300 to my name. Um, I have to pay my phone bill with some of that money because I have to like pay all of my bills. I mean, literally everything is put on me right now, and I feel strangely content in the situation. Like, I feel strangely prepared for this situation. And I posted a reel earlier today where I was like, God pressed the reset button. And this isn't the first time I felt like that. Whenever I did sales this summer, I felt like there was like a reset switch that got hit that just took me back like 10 years back to when I was a little kid and I like had nothing when we were growing up. And this is another one of those moments where it's like, okay, God reset me for a reason. He's like making me go through it again because I missed something the first time I was there. And I feel like during the summer, the big thing that I was missing, that I was like, okay, like I don't have to wait to feel, I don't know what the word is, maybe like look for a sign that I'm doing the right thing, and just know that as long as I continue on the process, I'm getting somewhere. And that was a lesson, like a really big lesson that I learned during the summer. And I feel like right now, a really big lesson that I'm learning, that like the last week, like I've just been like consciously and unconsciously just meditating on the idea of like, what am I doing? Why am I here? And just like kind of having to wrestle with the fact that I've been on autopilot for the last couple weeks, and honestly like the last couple months I've just been on autopilot, and it's landed me somewhere where I'm not really comfortable to be, and not for the good reasons, right? Like the gym is uncomfortable. You'd want to be there. A cold plunge is uncomfortable. You'd want to be in a cold plunge. But being in a situation where I see myself going down a path that I'm not quite sure aligns with who I am and the mission that I'm on, I mean, that's a different type of uncomfortable, and I just like refuse. So, like I kind of wrote down the list of things that like I'm like, okay, somebody, if you're watching this far deep in the video, you probably know Ellie. Ellie was on the sales team I was on this summer, and she said something that like kind of really really stuck with me. She said, if it has nothing to do with winning, then don't do it. So with that, along with the idea of like, okay, I need to have priorities and standards to have like something to strive for, because if I'm on autopilot and I don't want to end up somewhere I don't want to go, I kind of need to know where I want to go, right? So I'm like, okay, well, like, I don't need to have 100% clear vision of where I want to go right now in this moment, just because even if I knew that, I wouldn't even have the resources to do that. But arriving at the destination and the person I need to be to make that decision is a lot more attainable, if you're following me, than it is to, sit there and fantasize about like, oh, I want to have this car, I want to live in this place, I want to be this close with these people and have this and have that. Like it would be purely materialistic for me to describe something so far away, rather than just like the things that are gonna get me there. So I kind of made a list of things that like are just like non-negotiable, right? Read my Bible. It's kind of obvious, scripture is really important. Read in general, actually. Like lately I've been reading this book. I'm about halfway through this book. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I recommend this book. It's been awesome. A lot of principles that I kind of already understand because I did sales, but it's a great book. Going to the gym, it's kind of self-explanatory. Move your body, right? Eat clean food. So eat real food. Don't just, eat just to eat food, just to be bored. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I just ate sugar cookies not too long ago. And I ate candy that was sitting out in the hallway because it's Halloween. That not just candy off the floor. Like, I mean, like, there's candy outside, and I ate some. I picked some up. But I mean, as long as I'm honest with myself, like I know I'm, like, it gives you a baseline, right? You don't make goals because you're 100% gonna hit them. You make goals to raise the bar, so that way when you fall short of them, you're still better off than you were if you wouldn't have set them in the first place. So I need to verbalize my gratitude more, and I did that a lot. This is all things I'm grateful for. I was planning on driving to church this morning, and my car ended up breaking yesterday, so I didn't drive to church, so I went to church online. And this is kind of like, it was about grateful, like being grateful for things in your life. And I actually like started crying while I was writing down this list of things I'm grateful for, because I was just thinking about the fact that like I can write down literally a full page of things I'm grateful for, and I'm still complaining about not having certain things. Like, this is a list of things that I have that there's a lot of people in the world that just literally don't have this. And I'm still sitting here acting like I'm just like so impoverished and so neglected by the world. And that's a side tangent on its own, but verbalize gratitude. Take full responsibility and accountability. So basically what I mean by that is like, any situation I end up in, it's kind of my fault, right? Like, I did the actions that led me to that place. So if I end up in a place in my life like how I am right now, it's kind of my fault. And you might think, okay, like, yeah, you made decisions, blah, 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 whatever. But genuinely take accountability and responsibility and find the reasons why where you are right now is 100% your fault. Just double down, right? If I didn't waste all of my money buying stuff that I thought I needed or thought I wanted, then I wouldn't be in a position to where money is kind of a problem. So that's a life lesson there, and I had to take accountability to move forward, with that. And document the journey. It's actually on the list. Document the journey is on the list, and it's what I'm doing right now. I'm documenting the journey, and it's not pretty right now because I haven't recorded a video in a minute, so it's gonna be a little, not very organized. It's gonna look like a random. Nobody's watching the video right now. I hope y'all aren't watching the video right now, because I'm kind of just rambling. But I mean, nevertheless, I'm still gonna post this because I'm gonna look back on this and kind of just think like, all right, like, shit, this really happened. I really ate oatmeal twice today with protein powder in it because I wish I had money for food because my meal plan only covers weekdays and I had no food. So I have my trusty dusty gallon of water and I have my bowl and a spoon and I have my oatmeal that I got from the store and I have my protein powder that I got during the summer. And that's what I ate today. I ate that twice. Went to the gym, ran a mile, walked a mile. I mean, I've been having pretty productive days despite not really having the things that I think I should have, even though apparently I have a lot of things. Study 4+ hours per day, split it up. I mean, I'm in college for a reason. I might as well just not half-ass it, just because I feel like there's things that I could be doing better with my time. Doesn't give me an excuse to not treat college as an opportunity that it is, right? Teach others, transfer positive energy, and work a job. This week, I'm going to put my pride completely to the side and get a job. Not a glamorous job, not a job I feel like getting, and it's probably not even going to be the job I thought I'd end up getting. But this week, I'm going to get a job because I've redefined my top 10 goals from before. Before, a lot of them were very materialistic, and I didn't like how that was leading my life to feeling less than I know I actually was, because I was comparing my mental state and my physical state to a state of materialism that I wasn't at, because I didn't earn the material things that I wanted. And I kind of reformulated my top 10 goals to, number 1, I'm closer to God today than I was yesterday. I founded a run club that has 50 members. That's a really big goal of mine. I wake up every day before the sun and journal. I provide financially for my future family. I find peace in the mundane and solitude and chaos. I drink more than 1 gallon of water every day and eat real food. I take time to see God in small aspects of my life every day. I'm sought after for my perspective and discipline, which derives my value. I work out 5+ times a week and run 5+ miles a week. I attract positive people and opportunity. And at the end, I write down a little question every day, just something to ask myself, something to think about when I'm bored. Just have a thought, just, kind of like a pack of gum. Just throw in this thought, chew it around. How can I distinguish myself from the lower version of myself that I was yesterday? So basically, how can I get better today than I was yesterday? And I try to give a lot of thanks and be really grateful for the things that I have in my life, because who's to say that I'm not going to wake up in the morning? Who's to say I'm not going to get struck by lightning the next time there's a storm and just not make it? Who's to say that I'm not going to be walking to class one day and there's a mass shooter and he shoots me and I die? So those are very grim things that can 100% happen. It's not in any of our control, right? But just kind of truly internalize that and understand that, like, bro, in 150 years, nobody's going to know your name. So just do what you feel like doing. Just write your own story. And if you die today, give it 50 years, nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care. Promise you nobody's going to care. Unless you've given people a reason to care about you now, in 50 years, if you die today, nobody's going to care. Like, realistically, give people a reason to remember you by doing things today that you want to do. Because, I promise you, nobody's going to care. If people judge you for doing things that you want to do and you're passionate about, then you don't need to be around those people. And that's exactly why I'm recording this video right now. And this video has ran a little long and it has been a lot of rambling, but I just wanted to document today, November 2nd, 2025, as the day that How would I describe today? The day that I shifted my focus to within. And I kind of want to end with something I wrote down. I journaled today after the gym. I titled it Law of Thoughts and Actions. Not the law of attraction, but the law of thoughts and actions. Because the things you think about and the things that you do attract the things that happen in your life. So I changed it to the inputs and not the outputs. I do not concern myself with outcomes. I do not attempt to cheat the system. I don't try to find shortcuts. I make steady progress that stacks exponentially. I only focus on what I can do to improve myself today. I am the captain of my destiny. I reach out and grab what I desire because I take the actions to earn it. And I wrote this little thing and I posted it. You might have seen it. And yeah, I reach out and grab what I desire because I take the actions to earn it. So if I apply that to what I was talking about, I mean, the things that are going to move me forward, I reach out and grab a book and I read it and I apprehend knowledge because I'm doing the actions to earn it. I want a nice physique. Okay, cool. I go to the gym. I reach out, I go to the gym, and I do the actions in the gym that give me the body I want. I eat clean food. I eat clean food. I do the action of eating clean food. I verbalize my gratitude. That's already action in itself. I take full responsibility and accountability. I document the journey. I study. I teach. I transfer positive energy. I work. These are all actions. Notice how I didn't just list off a whole bunch of goals. I listed out verbs and actions that are going to actually get me to where I want to go. So, it's been real. If you're still watching this video right now, you're probably me. So, that being said, I love you, and there's honestly nothing that can happen that's going to knock you off of your path. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I mean, you're saying all this stuff, but I just hope you genuinely understand how much you're going to impact other people's lives, because these are the moments that define you. It's not the moments where you get that $1,300 paycheck and you go buy shoes and you go buy the clothes that I'm wearing right now, and it all feels great. The moments that define you are the moments that kind of set you back. The moments that make you ask, like, well, fuck, what now? The moments that you're reaching out for answers and you don't know what to say. Those are the moments that define you. It's how you respond to friction in your life and how fast you can raise your state from that culmination of negativity. And I feel like this is really good training, and I'm really proud of how you handle things. And I know that you're going to do great things, given that you put your pride to the side and don't let so many things distract you, even if it's like an intrinsic distraction from yourself, doing a whole bunch of busy work thinking you're planning. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, sitting here and writing all this stuff is great. You can write down 1 million goals. You can write down 1 million quotes. You can write down 1 million, read, gym, do this, do that. You can write it down. But the only thing that's actually going to move the needle is doing the shit that you said you're going to do. So I just want to make sure that you're following through on your promise to me. And look back on this in a couple of years and just kind of ask, like, did this help? Did you listen? I love you, and it's been real.